I'm just sitting here on this Sunday afternoon. I guess I should have gone out, but I didn't. So tired. I had an evening of entertaining my spiritual and my liver family last night. So now I'm up. I am eating some delicious, you can see this, a mango and cantaloupe with tahini on it. So sweet and savory and so hot and spicy. Anyway, while I'm doing this, I'm waiting for my other, equipment to charge. I'm going to take apart one of these fire wands that I made. This one got singed, right? And so it's kind of stuck on the thing, and I need to just create another one. I am going to record making them, but for now I have to take some out. And this is a really good reason why I say when I teach the class on how to make a fire wand that when the cotton is done and when you need to remove it or replace it, you still can do that because you still have this part, which is the fondue fork. And I guess I can try to pull it off. Snap that on. Yeah. Cotton fondue fork. And so this is the cotton that was rolled up, but this is the cotton that's kind of messed up. But I'm going to cut it a bit and see if I can salvage some of the cotton, because we did this in layers. If you know how to do the fire wand, it's in layers. And so that was one layer. And so we have an extra layer. And we can keep this layer and use it again. This, not so much. It's garbage. And you also, excuse me, want to make sure, although it'll be a long time before that happens, the integrity of your fondue fork. So it's just bent where we bent it when we were putting the gauze on. But other than that, it still feels like it's still intact. So we're going to use it again. Here are some other fire wands that are still usable. They're just burnt right here a little bit, but they can still be used again. And this one, we may have to take off the first layer of this. So we should do that. Whew. As I said, I was entertaining family last night. It was very, very nice. I get to enjoy my spiritual family and my liver family at the same time. I have somewhat of a wonderful life that my spiritual family knows what I do. This is my life. And they accept that. So anyway, right now what I'm doing is taking off the Sergi tube that was put on the fire wand, and I'm going to see if I can salvage the cotton that's underneath. And that's the Sergi tube. Take off. See? Right? And this is the cotton. Now it is singed a bit down here. I don't think that's too bad. The rest of it looks like it's in pretty good condition, so I'm gonna leave it on. And since I have you here, let me open up my trusty kit. And I have some Sergi tube already cut. So I'll see if I can show you how to just replace the Sergi tube on there. I'm gonna take I don't know. I always say, and I do say this, the length of your fondue fork But you don't really need that much. But, you know, it's better to have more than to have less. I'm gonna cut that. And if you've taken the class, you know we take the Sergi tube and we start gathering it. Right? Because we're gonna make it big enough. Right? So this is what the Sergi tube is used for. But you know, everything in kink, you gotta pervert it. Then you're going to stick your fingers in the other end, right? And the part that you've gathered is going to be at the tips of your fingers. And the reason for that is because you're going to take this, you're going to take this and put it in the middle of this. And you're going to hold it, right? You're gonna hold the marshmallow inside so it doesn't slide off. And you're gonna pull this down some. So now you have like a little tail. Right? And then you're going to take the rest of this. I should have cut more. As I said, you can't add, but you can take away. I'm wondering if maybe I could salvage this a bit. I mean, I do have enough of the Sergi tube. I could just let go. But you know, as dominants, we love to be in control. I'm going to try to do it. Give me a minute. I'm trying to pull it up without pulling off the rolls of cotton on the fondue fork. Okay. All right. Okay. Yep. All right. So that's good. All right. Now let's see if we can, because we have to twist it, and then see if we can fit this back over. I'm gonna do that over here because I can't do it both ways. Okay, maybe you can see it. So I twist it over. I'm pulling it down, and what's happening is it's a bust. Even dominants have to say when it's wrong. As you can see, I don't have enough of the cotton, the Sergi tube, to come down. So I'm gonna take it off and we're gonna cut another piece. No harm, no foul. I hope people are enjoying the weather. It's really nice weather. I shouldn't even say that because I haven't been even outside today, as I said. All right, took it off again. One more time. And I'm wondering, I mean, I guess you could do that, but I'm not gonna do that. Okay, so now I cut it the length of my fondue fork. And this is why I do say, you know, cut it the length of the fondue fork. Didn't even listen to my own advice. And again, we're gonna gather. Gather. When we get to end, we're going to put our fingers and have the gathered part at our tips. Gonna take our marshmallow and put it in the way we did before, gently, trying not to disturb it too much. We have that. We're gonna pull down, right, a bit onto the fondue fork, and then we're going to pull the rest of this up. Now you see that we do have enough. We're going to have enough to do the twist and pull it back around. So, I'm going to twist it. Then, again, I have to do this. Wait a minute, maybe I can. Maybe I can. It's gonna be difficult. I can try it. Try sticking my fingers in there. Nope, it's not gonna happen. And then, after you twist it, you're going to pull it down and around onto itself. Let's see. Down and around and onto itself. See that? know what you're thinking. You're like, hey, you still don't have enough. And you might be right, but I do have enough. See? It's just not as long as that, but it's cool. I'm gonna pull it down as long as we have enough to put around the bottom. So we do have enough. Ta-da! And we have our repaired fire wand. And we get our, oh no. We have a thread. This is gonna be interesting. I'm gonna have to try to thread it. Wish me luck. Okay. Nope. Nope. You can find a hole. Did I find it? Yes! Only on the third try. I'm not as young as I used to be, darling. I'm not a spring chicken. I'm more of a chicken hawk. That means I'm a hawk. Searching for a chicken. Anyway, so now we have our needle and thread. And what we're going to do is we're going to sew to make sure that this stays on. I'm gonna go through, maybe I'll go back this way. Oh, maybe not. We're gonna go through, yes, at the bottom, because we made a knot. You see that knot? I know you do. Then we're gonna hold the tip or the end, and we're going to wrap it around a couple of times. And then we're going to do the same thing. It's gonna go through both of the pieces of sergie tape and pull. And then we're gonna go the opposite way. And then we're gonna go through again and take this part, and this is just something that I do, and let the needle go through that loop. See, that's going to do the loop. And voila, it is done. We have done it. Okay, so now this is our repair wand. We have this tail. We have our thread that's holding it, and the reason why we do the sewing is so that it holds this on. Like sometimes at least I think, I've seen people who just do the rolled part, right? And they have the rolled part and it's on whatever that they're using as the wand part, but they don't do anything to secure it onto said implement. So what I do, I use the sergie tube to cover that, what I call the mushroom, and then I sew it so that it doesn't roll off, because when you're doing fire play, you're like moving it, right? And if you have just this on, anyway, I think it could be a little bit dangerous. So now we have our repaired wand. I'm just gonna clean up a little bit with this because it's kind of, right? Just gonna cut them so that they're both sides, the same size. And you don't have to, it's just something I do. Righty. Voila. Let's cut the, don't want to cut the thread too close, but you know. There you go. Ta-da! Anywho, that is a short wand repair. I'm gonna go back and enjoy the rest of my mango and tahini, and then I'll do a video of actually creating a fire wand from scratch. Until then.